Hello everyone, welcome to another segment of TRIRIGA 5-minute video series. Today we'll talk about Docker and containerization of TRIRIGA. Docker is the buzzword these days because it is an essential framework of DevOps. Docker is used to run software packages called containers. In this video, I'll show you how to create TRIRIGA container from an existing Docker image placed on IBM Docker Hub. To do that, the first step is to get Docker from docker.com. Click on Get Started and click on Installer for your operating system. In this case, I'll click on Download for Mac. In order to install the Docker, we need to have a Docker ID. If you don't have one, you can click on Create Account and get a Docker ID. I will use my Docker ID to log in and get the installer. Since I already have Docker on my machine, I'll skip this step and I will directly click on my Docker menu and click on Kitematic. Kitematic is an intuitive GUI for running Docker containers. In Kitematic, we'll find my TRIRIGA Docker image, which you can see here I have a 10.5.3, 10.5.3.1, but the one I'm interested in is TRIRIGA 10.6. Once I click create, it creates the container from the Docker image placed on a Docker Hub. Let me click on the settings and give a host name called TRIRIGA Docker. And if I want, I can also select the localhost port which are mapped to my Docker port. By default, my TRIRIGA app server is mapped to 8001 and the DB server is mapped to 50,000. If I have a scenario in which one of the containers is app server and another container is the DB server, I can use the links feature to link my app server and the DB server. But for now, let me skip that. And now I'll click on execute. The execute will open a terminal window and I'll type /run_tririga.sh. Now this command will first start the DB2 server and then it will start the TRIRIGA server. In the meantime, the server starts. Let me show you how to find the instructions to get access to the TRIRIGA Docker image that is placed on Docker Hub. So if you are an IBM employee, you need to go to github.com and search for TRIRIGA 10.6. This will open up the instructions on how you can have your Docker ID access the Docker image for TRIRIGA 10.6. If you belong to some other organization, make sure you reach out to your TRIRIGA system administrators and get access to your Docker ID. Let's come back to the TRIRIGA logs. Here you can see that the Docker container started the application in 2 minutes. So let me go ahead and go to my Kitematic and copy my app server URL and open up a browser and use my default system admin login credentials. And it has opened up the TRIRIGA 10.6. If I go to the About section, I see the build number, the platform number 3.6 and application version 10.6. So let me go back to Kitematic and see that the port for my database server is 32773. So let me open up SQL Developer and open up the properties for the connection My host name is localhost, and the port number is 32773. And let me click on save and test. So it has succeeded and it has been able to make the connection. That is how you can create a TRIRIGA container from the Docker image.